trabaja hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow, pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novato. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los. Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero, en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce. PR.
Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Miami. Heat. Wade, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
That one is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. James, outside. Pass to Butler. Here's Mourning. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mourning. Out to James. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Inside. Pass to Rice. Here's Wade. Got a piece of it. Brown with the steal. To the paint. And Finished off by Tatum.
Assist from
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
White with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. Rebounded by Mourning.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the coach for Miami. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill, but JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Wade. From downtown. The shot's good on the assist by James.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Holiday. James with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Wade. Pass to James. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Down low. White, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Shoots over White. And again, it's Miami converting.
And I love LeBron's shot selection. Just has a keen sense for when he should look to score.
Here's Tatum. And he converts the layup. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Outside Butler. Back to James. To the right side. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Here's Mourning. Soft touch off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Oh, swiped away. James outside. Tries it from the top of the key. No good that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Miami Heat. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Craig on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Craig's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
And here's Butler outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Pass to James. Offline with a three.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Pass to Wade. Beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Now Brown. Butler with a steal. Here's Wade. James outside. LeBron fires and hits a three.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Brown scanning the floor. Outside Craig. To the inside. It's tipped. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. The three is up. James with the rebound. Heat leading by 8. Here's Mourning. Here's Rice. No points yet. Here's James. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Now Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Brown. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's James. And here's Butler outside. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Porzingis for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 7 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Celtics trail by 10. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Salto.
Outside Butler. Pass to James. Puts it up from the high post. Porzingis grabs the board. Mourning. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Inside. It's hauled in by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Over to the wing. Here's Rice. No made baskets yet. He tries for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday with the ball. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Outside Butler. James up top. He gets it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Back to Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
To the left wing. Back to Wade. James outside. Pulls up. Here's Mourning. The shot won't fall. Horford with some nice D. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Mourning. Heat leading by 8. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Butler. Here's Mourning. Here's Rice. Defended by Brown. And there's the screen. They get it back. Outside for Butler. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Boston making a switch here. On defense, the Celtics. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Hits the trifecta. Rice has got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Knocks down the long J.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Miami leading by 13. Out to the right wing. Rice. Here's Bosch. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's White. Driving in. And it's good. 2 points. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
They set the pick. Here's Rice. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Down low. Ball stolen. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to James. All sorts of time. Outside for Butler. And here's James. Here's Wade. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And it's James with the jam.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
The baseline J. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Opportunistic steal by Butler. I mean, his fast hands get him the rock, and he starts a break.
Brown with a screen. Pass to Porzingis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Wade. 11 points in the game. Kept alive. James with the ball. There's a screen. Pass to Rice. And here's Butler outside. Fires in the triple. Butler's got 9 points. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Miami out in front, opening up a huge gap. And when we return,
The Celtics, 34.
and there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Heat leading by 20. Here's Bosch. And the Heat, another 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
White can't hit. So it's Miami now to the paint. Outside for Butler. 4-3. Pass to Rice. Tries yet again. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Back to Pritchard. Fires from deep. LeBron with the rebound. On the break. And here's Butler outside. The offensive rebound. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. James has got 26. Right side Tatum. Out to the right wing.
Miami foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th.
Number 8.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Shoots. Bosch, no good. So it's Boston now. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Bosch. Here's Rice. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense. They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line, playing aggressively.
Good on both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And here's Butler outside. Pass to Rice. For 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
He's He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
3 points.
James, outside. Right wing. From the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Porzingis misses. And it's Butler with the ball for Miami. Here's Rice. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Heat ball.
.121 left to play in the fourth. Connects from downtown. Rice has got 20.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
So it's Miami now. Now, here is James. Left side, Butler. This one for three. Rice's shot is off.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Butler. Back to James. Takes a three. Hauled in by Brown.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's White. Damn, that one's good.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Now James. Here's Bosch. Again, the Heat misses. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen,